Right, so now let's look further and let's look at the reading and viewing skills. Now, these are incredibly important skills. So just to clarify, when we talk about viewing, what we're talking about is interpreting visual images, which is an important part of language, because language is not always, or ideas are not only conveyed through the written word or through the spoken word, they are also conveyed through images. And that's a very important skill, to be able to decipher images. Now, the importance of reading cannot be overstated, because the more a learner reads, the more all of their other skills are going to be enhanced. Reading a wide variety of reading a wide variety of texts will allow learners to be able to interpret all sorts of different types of writing. There are so many different types of writing that we encounter in our everyday lives that we need to be able to move from one form of writing to another, from a document to a case study to a report to an email. So in order to develop these skills, what we want to do is we want to help learners read as much as possible and be exposed to as many different types of reading as possible. Now, not only is there value in learning how to read different texts, the wider the variety of texts that we provide for the learners allows them to have a wider view of the world and to engage with new ideas, which then enhances their comprehension, their problem solving. So we really want to think about the texts that we are teaching. What are we bringing into the classroom? What are we doing to expand their knowledge and their understanding of reading? And it's the same thing with viewing. Now, normally we assess viewing through cartoons or adverts, or through posters or video stills of movies. What we are really doing is we are assessing their ability to decode visual images. So just as in reading, they decode the words, when they are viewing, what they are doing is they are decoding the visual signals. And of course, reading has the most impact on school success, and that is because they are going to need to read in every single one of their lessons. They have to read textbooks, they have to read notes, they have to read the exams, they have to read the test papers. Everything that they do, they have to be able to read. Now let's go on to writing and presenting. So when we talk about presenting, we are not simply talking about standing up and giving a speech. What we are talking about when we talk about presenting is we are talking about their ability to take information, to structure it, to form it into a coherent whole. So whether it is a spoken speech, whether it is a piece of writing, whether it's an essay, a short answer on a test, what we are doing when we teach them presentation is how do you present your ideas. So once again, we're looking at things like introduction, having a line of thought through the entire whole, how to structure the ideas, how to link ideas, how to form a paragraph, which is also what we do when it comes to writing, because writing involves learning, comprehension, application, and synthesis of new language. So in other words, what we are doing is we are seeing how learners take all that they have learned and how they are able to present it in the written format.